It's on Kalidou Koulibaly. And we can confirm this now. He'll be retiring at the end of the season. Stay with us. You're watching EA TV. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. What are your expectations for today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
Thank you, Villa Park. Enjoy the game.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Abdul Rahman Al Obud. Well read to win possession back. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
At the moment, the passing is sloppy. Neither team have found their rhythm so far.
Boubacar Kamara. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Keane. Chance to shoot. Vital intervention. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And determined to get bodies in the way. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Crossing into the middle. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a header. From that distance, it's a great goal.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Well, quite a lot of pre-match attention has been focused on Kalidou Koulibaly. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Oh, big chance! Such a fierce drive, and you might call him unlucky.
Yeah, great connection, but from that range, he needed to score, really.
Struggling to keep the ball. Might be a chance here. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Tielemans. Al-Oboud. Well-timed tackle. Could be. Oh, that's a fine save. Delivering it. Genuine chance. And the ball is loose. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Three goals without reply. Able to skip past his man. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And over comes the corner. Well, really had to stretch for it, but did just enough to tip it over. Over it comes. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, blocked it! Quick counter could be on. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Arsenal. It was an awful penalty, shot it well wide of the post. It remains 1-0.
Now, forgive me, Alex, this could be an opportunity. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
So the corner played into the box. A bit wasteful from Villa. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. And in with a real chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Useful position they're in. A fine reading of the situation. Counter-attacking possibilities. Determined defending. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Villa couldn't keep the ball. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. He has teammates around him. Showing a great defensive instinct. Al-Obud. And he might be through here. Must be. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And there goes the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here at Villa Park. Well, using the space. So underway again into the second half, and it has certainly been a commanding performance so far. And here's Rodriguez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Terrific block there. Well, no way through in the end. Now options are plenty. And keeping it out with aplomb. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
I'm really looking forward.
Oh, wait a minute. Look what's happening. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top quality football.
Playing it in. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Could be troublesome. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Well, that attack collapsed completely. But I'm hearing the situation has changed in the City game. Alex Scott is going to tell us more.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 60 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And cleared away. Well read to win possession back. Could be a chance to break. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. And he's through here. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, winning back possession.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, perhaps this time. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Good-looking run, but really sticking to their task defensively.
Just to let you know, the club shop is open after today's game. If you'd like to get your tickets for the next game or club merchandise.
Opportunity! Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Tielemans. Good-looking pass. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And Rodriguez. Advantage played. Well, letting it continue to see if in fact there was an advantage, but not so. Free kick. Just 15 minutes remaining. And the ball back with Villa now. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. He's in here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
And fine work from Villa to win back possession. And in with a real chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And that's a very good header, under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. And not a great challenge, free kick here. Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, what can you say about
Oh,
this?
hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And a good save there. And possibilities here. Can they set up a chance? Oh, chance! And he's gone for power, so close to finding the net. Playing his way in. The save was a good one. Tielemans. Boubacar Kamara. There to take it away. Opportunity it is. Oh, might get to it. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right, he certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.